What is up, guys, and what is going on with my phone? Stupid. New update on the phone, and I don't know what's going on with the recording. You can pause recordings now, apparently. No idea what that's all about, but anyway, let's get out of here. Now, I'm not entirely sure. Okay, well, yeah, completely off angle here. This car mount is absolutely terrible. But anyway, today is the final push workout of the bulk. It is currently November 29th, and I'm a little late this morning just because November 29th is my dad's birthday. It is his 55th birthday today. Everyone go wish him a happy birthday. And we went to a diner to celebrate, so I had some diner breakfast as opposed to my usual shake. And I gotta be honest, the food I had was pretty dog shit. It was pretty dog shit. So, yeah, just a nice lady. Okay, well, Jesus Christ, man. What, you know what, is this even worth it? Is this segment even worth it? You know, my parents love the food. My sister had a great food. I should have just gotten, like, potatoes, eggs, and toast. I ended up getting some toast with, like, garlic yogurt. And I don't know why I got it. I thought, you know, might as well try something different. I'm not having my normal shake. Might as well try something different, something that I don't usually get. And it was terrible. So definitely messed up there. Not sure if that's going to affect the workout or not. I do also plan on measuring a couple measurements today because it is a push day. I'm going to measure the size of my chest, measure the size of my shoulders and my arms. Probably record a couple of my top sets. We've got the flat press today, the incline press, as well as a shoulder press that I'm going to do some top sets for. And then the 10,000 calorie challenge is tomorrow, which I still have to plan out my meals. Yeah, definitely don't want to go into that video without a plan. Yeah, let's keep this nice and short. And I guess I'll probably do a voiceover for the rest of the clip. I'll probably do a voiceover for, you know, okay, well, you know, whatever. So on to the lift section of this video. Yes, as you can see, I did shave. No Shave November is over. It is actually December 2nd when I'm recording this video. So I do need to get this video done so that I can upload it tomorrow. We've got a wild schedule for the next week. The cut just started. I did record the 10,000 calorie challenge a couple days ago. That needs to get, you know, I haven't even started editing that video. So I'm not entirely sure how this video is going to be structured, but if you watch my last video where I did a quick bulk update, I pretty much talk you through the journey of my bulking weight, so where I started at, where I ended at, and kind of the progress in between. I did start this bulk in August of 2022, and at that point I was 165 pounds, but again, I don't really have many of the same machines that I did back then, so it's kind of hard to judge, you know, how strong I got, you know, from dumbbells to a different machine. You know, if I were to use the same exact dumbbells, I probably would be double the amount of strength. Back then, I was incline pressing 80s, I think I was shoulder pressing 65s, bicep curling the 35s, dumbbell lateral raising maybe, you know, 30s. I could probably double those numbers now, but I just don't use dumbbells and I don't really think they're worth it, especially if you have such good machines at your gym. But anyway, enough yapping, let's head on into the first exercise. As you can see, this one is incline press. You know, last year after I graduated college, when I first started going to this gym, there was a slightly different machine. It was actually a Cybex press and not a Nautilus press, but it was pretty much the same thing, just the handles were a little bit more outwards as opposed to neutral. And at that point, I was doing 3 plates for about 7 to 8 reps. And for the last push A day of the bulk on November 25th, I did attempt 5 plates, and let's see how it goes. So as you can see, I did unfortunately not get the 5th rep. I failed the 5th and did 1 partial for the incline press, but that is still a 66% increase from May of 2023, so just over a year and a half. You know, that's a pretty good increase. I think, you know, I'll definitely take that for the incline press. And on the 25th, that's really the only exercise I tested just because I'm not going to sit here and talk through, you know, my chest flies, my tricep push downs. I mean, the isolation exercises, yes, they all increased, but it's not really that interesting, is it? I mean, come on. But for the 27th on the pull day, I did do a T-bar row, and for that exercise, I believe I started at 90 pounds, was it? I think I had 125 and 2 10s on each side, so I believe that was 90 pounds. I think I just started using this back in August, so it's only been, you know, a year and a couple months of me using it, and I did attempt 120 pounds on the 27th, so again, let's see how that went.
4 reps. I don't really think I got the 5th, so I'm just going to call it 4 reps and 3 partials, but that leads to a 33% increase. I have notes of all this stuff written down, so that's why I keep looking down. This is probably the heaviest machine in the gym, so to even see any increase, you know, I'll take it. I'll take that for sure. Next up, we've got the preacher curl. I believe I started this back in May as well. This machine has literally been in my gym since the day I started going there, and I believe I was doing 155 pounds for about 7 reps. And on the 27th, again, for the final pull day, the final time I'm going to use that preacher curl on the bulk. You know, of course, I'm going to continue using it on the cut, but I did attempt 210 pounds for as many reps as I could do, and, you know, let's just see how that went. And that was 210 pounds for 6 reps, a 35% increase on bicep curls. I did also use a preacher curl machine, you know, when I first started the bulk back in August of 2022. At that point, I don't really have too many videos, but I was probably only doing like 125 pounds. So from then, you know, that's almost double of what I'm doing. That's probably like an 80% increase or something. But anyway, now the intro to what you saw in this video is actually the day that I'm going to show you for the next 3 exercises, the 29th. This was the day after Thanksgiving. But anyway, the first exercise was the flat press. This was the same as the incline where I started at 3 plates. You know, when my gym eventually got the Nautilus press, I was probably up to 3.5 plates or something like that, but we'll just call it 3 plates. I did again attempt 5 plates with the flat press, hoping for 5 reps. Let's see how it goes. I did get that flat press for 5 reps and failed the 6th, which means that again is a 66% increase from, you know, whatever time I started this, probably, you know, July or August of last year. So a little over a year and a half for that. And yeah, definitely a lot of chest growth, as you will see with the measurement. Let's check it out.
All right, just did the classic flat press, decline press, incline press, and I didn't want to go to the locker room, you know, at the end of the day, after the workout, you know, after doing shoulders and triceps when I lose the chest pump. So we're gonna get a quick measurement on the chest, see how we're looking. I mean, it is as pumped as it's gonna be. You know, those 3 exercises, I did do a set of push-ups as well. So let's quickly just get a check on the chest. Got the measuring tape, of course. So let's check it. Hopefully the mic isn't like destroyed. I mean, it is pumped. All right, so all right, just like that. So whatever that measurement is, I think that's the best we're gonna get, right? That's probably the best we're gonna get, which is what, 49 and 4 is that what it says? So what is that, 40, 45? About 45, right? So it's about 45 inches. I mean, that's the best measurement I'm gonna be able to do by myself. Honestly, 45 inches, I have absolutely no idea what like the threshold of a big chest is. So not sure if that's good or bad, but I mean, definitely for my poor chest genetics, I think we've done good here with the bulk. I think we've done good for sure. Plus, obviously, this isn't great lighting, but I didn't want to do it in the locker room because there's a couple of people in there. Plus, I mean, it's a little bit more difficult. But yeah, we will do some posing as well. But anyway, yeah, that's the chest pump.
Next up, we've got the upper chest press. Now, this is a pretty new machine in the gym, so I haven't been using it for too long, maybe only like 6-7 months. So I have used this a couple of times at my old gym, you know, when I first started the bulk 2.5 years ago, but I don't really have any clips of me training it, so I'm not really sure. I think at that point I was only doing like 1.5 plates, and now I'm up to over 3.5 plates. So counting from then, this has got to be like 150% increase or something ridiculous. But since I started using this machine, I think it was only like 3 plates, you know, 7 months ago. So, you know, I tried for 340 pounds on this day. Again, this was the 29th, and let's see how it goes. So we got all 5 reps and did 1 extra partial. So that is a 26% increase in just like half a year, which is incredible for, you know, only a half a year, especially as an advanced lifter. So I will take that any day of the week. And I guess let's move on to shoulder press. So shoulder press is another machine that's been slightly changed in my gym. I believe I was doing 2 plates and a 25, which I did quickly progress because that was like the first time I ever started using like a shoulder press machine. The gym did eventually get a different machine and I did work my way up to 4 plates. And I believe at the start of this year, I was only doing like 3.5 plates. But on the 29th, I did attempt 4 plates and a 25, which is 410 pounds. And let's see how that goes. Again, we got the 5 reps with 1 partial. We're doing pretty good in terms of trying to hit 5 reps and not getting 4. I think the only thing I've gotten 4 so far on is the T-bar row, you know, which I did do 3 partials as well, and the incline press. So pretty good so far, I'd say. And that shoulder press is a 78% increase since the 2 plates and the 25. So that's got to be the best one yet.
All right, time for the shoulder measurement. Just did the cable Y raises paired with the behind the back raises. I know it's technically supposed to be a single arm lateral day, but those don't give me as good of a pump as the superset. So I just thought, you know, might as well throw it in. It's the final push day of the bulk. But the shoulders are pretty pumped. Yeah, I'm not sure what else. I could probably get them a little bit more pumped if I did like some dumbbell lateral, you know, maybe. It had been a good like 5 minutes since I did that superset, so might as well get some more blood in there. But yeah, let's see the measurement here. Probably gonna take this completely off this time, just because it's gonna get in the way. I mean, overall looking pretty solid. Although no rear delt definition anymore. The rear delts are gone. Well, maybe not gone, but yeah, when I get lean, they'll probably start popping again, but all right, that's enough of that. Actually, let's get this right side up this time. Maybe up a little bit, like that. That looks pretty good, right? Is it? Oh, it's good enough. So, looks like it's about 53.5, right? 53.5. I mean, it's as good as it's gonna get. 53.5 there. Ah, my arm is cramping. I think the chest was 45, and this was 53.5. I figured it'd be a bigger difference now that shoulders are included. Does it really not make that much of a difference? Less than 10 inches? I mean, that is like, what, a 20% increase? So, I don't know, good enough, man. I never measure this shit. Whatever you guys think, yeah, good enough.
And the last big exercise that I tested out was the seated row. Now, I was actually supposed to do this yesterday on December 1st, but my phone was completely full of storage from the 10K challenge that I literally couldn't record it at the gym. But I attempted the same thing I did the last workout, which was 4 plates, and I got the same amount of reps. So we started that exercise again back in May of last year at 3 plates, and we worked that all the way up to 4 plates, where we will see. Let's hit the set. You know, I did actually show this in the last mic'd up session. You know, the seated row I did for 4 plates, I got 5 reps and 1 partial. So that is a 33% increase in a year and a half. Definitely take that. And that pretty much wraps up all of the exercises. Again, I'm sure there's a ton of different isolation exercises, you know, bicep curls, rear delt flies, lat pull downs, all that good stuff definitely increased as well. But I'm not going to sit here and look at the strength increase from every individual exercise. I mean, we'll be here all day, especially with the fact that I'm using different machines, different cable sets, you know, all that good stuff.
Well, arms are pumped as shit right now. Just did some bicep curls, some push-ups, an extra set of cable extensions. Triceps and biceps are feeling good. So without any further ado, let's get the fucking measurement going. Whew. Man, biceps feel so good when you just do like a pump set instead of like an actual set to failure. It's unfortunate that that's how it works, but they always feel so much better when you don't take them to failure. But all right. Yeah, I guess let's take the shirt off for it, because maybe for the thumbnail, cooler. Make sure I don't mess up the mic here. All right. And the long-awaited arm measurement. It was 17.4, I believe, on both sides. Maybe 17.5 on the left. Last time I measured back in like April, May, March, maybe. It was a long time ago. But end of the bulk, biggest the arms are ever gonna be. Let's get the right side first. Boom. All right. Let's get the right side. So, just like that. So, you can see it's about 37.19. I think we call that 18 inches. 17.9? Fuck it, I think we just call it 18. I think we call that 18 inches, baby. 18-inch arms have been accomplished. All right, let's get the left one. You can come in if you want, I don't mind. Is it okay with you? All right, yeah, no worries, man. 24.42 looks like. I mean, that's pretty snug around there, right? That looks a little less. I don't know, man. Maybe a little bit less on that one. Let me redo this one. That one's definitely 18. Is that 18 and a half? Wait, what? The math is not mathing right now, but I'll figure it out later. Let's get a waist measurement, because I'm going to lose a lot of fat in my waist. What is it? It's just like right here. Should be good enough, right? I guess just relax. 945, it looks like. 36. So 36-inch waist. Man, that's big. That is big. Definitely needs to decrease for sure. Gotta start training abs again, but yeah, that's it. I guess we'll hit some poses to end it. Let me go a little closer. All right, I think that's good for posing. And yeah, I'll probably wrap it up with some voiceover or something, but measurements, check.
But that is it for the video. I don't want to make this too long. I've already been recording for 15 minutes. I'm not exactly sure how this video is going to get structured. I already said that. There's no reason for me to say it again anyway. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I need to start editing the 10K challenge because I'm going to be here all night. And yeah, enjoy the rest of the winter arc. The cut commences. Let's get shredded. I don't know. That's the end of the video. Well, I'll see you guys the 7th for the 10K challenge. Let's hope I have it done in time. All right, see ya.